All right, guys, we are joined in the studio by former NBA guard Cuttino Mobley. So, Cuttino, we'll start with you on this one. Are you worried about the Lakers missing the playoffs?
I'm not. I'm going to tell you why. You still have LeBron James. And you,
That's it. Well, hold on, wait. Say that one more time.
You still have LeBron James.
Say it to him.
As long as he's alive with them sneaks on. Them white and black sneakers he be wearing right now. I mean, LeBron James is phenomenal. You're in 10th place right now, am I correct?
Yeah.
And you're only 2.5 games out. It's not like the 6th seed, 7th, 8th seed, or 7 or 8 games above you. You still have LeBron James. You have a chance in life. And yeah, okay. The expectations of the Lakers right now for people, it's hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, cool. LeBron James gets hurt. You're in 4th place. It drops down to 10. They didn't play as well. They're young. I understand all that. Now that he's back, I just think that LeBron's he's going to figure it out, and those guys are going to be right there with him. Yeah, they had a brain fart last night. I mean, okay.
Last night, did you watch the Indiana game?
Well, did you watch the Boston Celtics game?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, they won.
And it took a great shot by a guy who never makes great winning shots. All I'm saying to
a great
you
shot. He's a gamer.
No, but he's not.
Rajon Rondo's a gamer.
That's his first game-winning shot ever in his NBA
It doesn't
career.
matter. Better late than never. He is a gamer. Rajon, is he not a gamer?
Yeah, but I'm saying that
Did he not affect that game? Did he affect the game? Okay,
but here's my point, and I hear you. It's easy to sit out here and pick LeBron James to make the playoffs. Half the league makes the playoffs, I get that. But let's take a real look at this team. I don't trust the team that he has. I don't trust those guys. Because when LeBron was out, they went 6-12. They lost at home to the Knicks. They lost at home to the Cavaliers.
Okay.
And since LeBron has come back, it hasn't been that smooth. They still got hurt because they were all going to be dealt for AD. I'm telling you, the Lakers are in trouble.
That. I think they're past that. I think they're past that as young guys. I think they're past that whole mental aspect where I'm going to get traded. I can't put my 100%. It's gone now. You can forget about it.
But here's it. They have painted themselves into such a corner. They have very little wiggle room.
What corners? 2.5 games back.
What was the difference last year, Cuttino, between the 3rd seed and the 8th seed last year?
They didn't have LeBron James. That's the difference.
I'm asking you, what was the difference in games? Do you know?
Yeah, what?
It was 2 games. That 2.5 games is a lot in the Western Conference.
Now think about this. It's LeBron James now.
Right, and you say that.
And they were out of the playoffs with LeBron James.
You say that as if that supports your argument, that there's only 2 games difference between the 3rd seed and the 8th seed. That actually supports what we're saying. That makes it easier for him to climb up.
It doesn't make it easier.
Because
it's harder.
The 2 teams in front of them right now, the LA Clippers, let me tell you about the Clippers. You had your shot. Let me tell you about them. They don't even want to make the playoffs.
So they've lost in Boston because they didn't want to?
Because if they
won that game in Boston.
If they make the playoffs, they lose their 1st-round pick this year. They won a lottery pick, so they don't want to make the playoffs. They just traded their leading scorer.
Chris, why did they win the game in Boston?
It's the NBA.
Why did they win?
NBA. Strange things happen. Why did the Lakers beat Golden State on Christmas Day?
What do you mean, why did they win in Boston? Because they scored more.
No, but the point is that they're trying to lose the whole other pick. Why would they win a game that they're down 48? That makes no sense.
No, be serious, Rob. They're not telling their players to go out there and lose. Those guys have pride. Doc Rivers is coaching them to try to win every game. They're going to win some games here and there that they shouldn't. But they have depleted the team so that they lose. All right? They're going to lose. Sacramento's young. They're not ready. You betting on that. You are. You said it earlier. You're betting on Marvin Bagley and De'Aaron Fox and the rest of these young kids over LeBron James.
I'm betting against LeBron James and the Cosby kids. Those are the guys
Those Cosby kids were the 4th seed when he was healthy.
Those Cosby kids
I love the Cosby kids.
Did you like that?
I'm from Philadelphia. So
they
cut that out.
They were the 4th seed, Rob, when LeBron was healthy.
That was eons ago. We're talking about the here and now.
What do you mean eons?
LeBron
James, he said from 3 to 8. Right? The difference was 2 games. Now check this out. They didn't have LeBron James. So right now, from 4th to 10th, it's like a 4 game. Didn't have LeBron last year when that situation happened. You have LeBron right now. So for the next 26 games, you're going to trust the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Clippers over LeBron James.
I just saw LeBron James, who
Whatever you
played,
eat in the morning,
get
I want
blown out in Indiana and get blown out in Philadelphia.
You're a prisoner of the moment.
You can't name Indiana.
That's
when the trade happened. That's when they were psychologically messed out.
They have Oladipo on the team, and they got blown out.
They just won again. They just won again.
They're not going to fall off without Oladipo. They are balanced.
They just won again without Oladipo.
You're taking a 3 games. This is what you're doing. You're taking a 3-game stretch, okay, with all the issues, LeBron's health, the player's mindset, all that. Over 15 years of play? That's what you're doing.
LeBron is now in the Western Conference,
track record
not
versus
the Eastern.
That's like,
Conference.
You know what that's like, Chris? I was listening to, that's like betting against Tom Brady and Belichick.
Well, he did that too.
You're going to bet against that man.
He did that too.
Don't go together.
Give him that look, man. Give him that look. Give him that look.
Yeah.
Give him that look.
Right.
Jeez Louise, man.
No, the Lakers will make the playoffs. And Rob, you need to stop this.
Stop, Rob.
You need to stop because we know who they are when they are understanding what they have to do with LeBron James and they figure it out and they get it done. They were the 4th seed with LeBron James after figuring out how to play, what we look like with him in our lineup, and finding their role. That's who they were. Then they have to play this transitional period without LeBron James. So now we have to live and survive life without him. Our game looks different. We're going to all try to get our own now. ISO ball. Game looked completely different. LeBron James now come back. Now we got to get back to what we were doing, get out of what
they don't defend. They're not going to.
They've been one of the better defensive teams in the league for most of the season.
He just got back, and he's only 2.5 games out. And you're sitting here saying with 26 games left, there's no way he can make up that 2.5 games.
I didn't say there's no way. I don't believe that they will be able to hang
You're
on
saying no, he's
saying
not.
they're not making the playoffs.
Yeah, you're massaging it.
I don't know.
You like massaging?
Yeah, now you backing up.
I'm telling you, I don't believe they're going to make the playoffs.
Okay, so you're saying
they trust the guys that he has, that LeBron has.
Why were they the 4th seed with LeBron?
Because that was early on.
That was 3 months into the season.
They had only played a few games at that point. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
It was a month and a half ago.
Right.
No, it was longer than that.
No, it was Christmas Day.
All I know is this team, they're 3-7 in their last 10. 12 and 19
didn't play
against
most
teams.
of those.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to play with who you have. And LeBron's been back. He lost 2 or 3 games since LeBron came back. Is that a good record? I'm asking you. LeBron lost 2 out of 3.
There were reasons for. First of all, Philadelphia is a very good team.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You're stating facts with the 3 and 7. But it's a butterfly effect behind all of what you're talking about.
Right.
Ooh,
Well, you're good.
You are
Rob,
a prisoner of the moment. Admit it, Rob. I want to hear you on national
The fact is they are 3 and 7, but the butterfly effect, he's not even. He's not mentioning the butterfly effect. I don't understand that.
I'm just giving you guys that this team.
I like that.
If I'm LeBron, I'm concerned. This is why they panic to try to get AD. They know this team is not good enough. They know it.
To
win the championship.
Yeah, they know that.
They're scared that
They're good enough to go to the playoffs.
No.
They're good enough to go to the playoffs.
Are they? And lose in the first round?
Well,
does it really matter? They ain't been there in 6 years.
I get that, but they have LeBron now, and now he doesn't have enough.
So who they got right now? Who they got?
Who?
No, you just said, there you go. So that's where they going to the playoffs. That's why they going to the playoffs.
LeBron played the last 3 games?
Prisoner of the moment.
Yes, he did.
Did he play the last 15 seasons? Did you see anything then?
Tripped up, too.
Did you see anything the last 15 seasons from him?
They won one of them.
Okay.
The expectation is for the Lakers to be there. When LeBron came to the Lakers, people are talking about them playing in the finals. Right? That was the conversation.
Not the
I
first
didn't
year.
say finals.
Not the first year.
Not the
53 wins.
I said 50. If LeBron had stayed healthy, they would have had.
But LeBron's but Chris was on mark.
Right. They were on that close to that.
They weren't on that mark. They were never on that mark.
He missed 17 games. So you mean to tell me they wouldn't have went above 500 those 17 games?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not sure.
Boy, you something else. You
got a crystal ball. You know for sure.
You are something else.
If that's the case, LeBron would have won all 3 of these games once he came back.
You know what the crystal ball is?
What?
Where Cleveland is 4 in 1,000 right now.
That's all right.
And LeBron right there. And if he was there with that same team, they'd be in the playoff hunt.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
For the last 16 years.
We've all watched it.
Let me ask you this. How fractured internally is a locker room when almost all of your team was put on the trade table for Anthony Davis? It obviously fell through. How long does it take to recover from that? Because these are young guys, and they're I don't want to say fragile because that doesn't sound like the right word, but it's a little bit different when
But
you're
they're
dealing
human,
with
though.
young- right, exactly. They're human. So how much? I mean, okay, let's. The West is so stacked and so tight. Let's say the Lakers get in, but how much damage is done with the guys that are remaining that thought that they were gone?
I just think, listen, we young at one point in time we came into the league, whether it's NFL or NBA. It's your first punch in the face. You get over it. You're done. Magic spoke to you. LeBron sure spoke to you. There's guys that's been in a situation, and maybe not a trade like that at a young age, like a Magic or a LeBron, but they've had friends or peers that have been traded. So I didn't go through that in Houston. You know, I was fortunate enough to have Rudy Tomjanovich believe in me and Steve Francis and I didn't have to think about that. But I had guys on that team that were a little distraught, right? Psychologically, it does a lot to you because you're literally the guy. Then when you come to the NBA, you're not the guy anymore. You're not a LeBron James. You're not a Joel Embiid. You're not those guys. So your psyche, when this happens to you, your psyche is telling you, wow, am I good enough or am I not good enough? Like, do they love me or do they not love me? You get like that, like a little kid again. Mm-hmm. Now that it's over, you have 26 games to just play because they can't trade you. They can't do anything now. I think those guys will be fine, but during that Indiana game, weeks before that, it's still in your head. I can't give you 100% if I have doubt in nothing in life. Mm-hmm. So why would you want me to play free when I know Harrison Barnes? Right. I'm sitting on the bench looking like I don't even, where my parents go. I don't even know where my parents at now. My parents said they love me, but then they trade me. That's how you feel.